I know what you are, boy. I can just smell it off you.
Gara, I think we found a food stamp user.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly, Kankuro. I would ask if you're black, but I can obviously tell there's more going on here. So I think you might be one of those filthy homegrown blacks from Africa.
Right on, my brother. You are looking at a full-blown South African.
How disgusting. Just listen to those lips smack.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Your kind is very predictable, which is why I see you all as primates. But I digress. Before I do what my heart is telling me to do, I have one more question.
We already have both scrolls, and he really hasn't done anything.
I want to know, how do you live with yourself knowing that you're African? What purpose does it serve you, besides being inferior to us?
Yeah. How aren't you depressed or saddened by your existence?
I really don't recommend you answering that. You should just leave before they do something else.
Answer the question, boy.
That is simple, my brother. Just knowing that I am South African makes me happy. I take pride in my people and our heritage. Just knowing that I am South African tantalizes me so.
It's tantalizing, huh, boy?
Even if some of us are still white as hell, just look at Drika's
Wait a minute,
duplicity.
stop!
Are you trying to tell me anything?
Wait, why the hell did I just hear a B, Shino?
Game is game, Kiba.
Listen, Gara. I know you have high hopes about Lee, but I'm pretty sure he lied to you. Because I listened to a Kendrick song and he literally sounds black.
You sound crazy. Rock Lee is just like us, so why would he lie? Plus, he said Kendrick wants to give those baboons a false sense of security.
That hippity-hoppity black anthem rapping nigga Kendrick is not white. He's blacker than the dirt beneath your very feet.
Ruckus, shut your black ass up.
He wanted me to tell you that he's up 1-0. That sick freak thinks this is a game.
No, that bitch is letting me know he went back on our deal.
What?
Damn it. I should have known he was gonna pull something like this. I'm gonna make sure that gay little snake dies for going back on our deal.
There's no way you would actually make some type of deal with a predator.
I would do anything to get my last one up on Minato, so I ain't joking.
What could Minato have possibly done that would lead to you letting a monster roam free in our village?
So leave.
I'm not leaving until you give me some answers.
I'm the Hokage, so I don't gotta give you shit.
When this exam ends, I'll make sure the whole village knows.
But do you think they'll know about it the same way they know how you got touched by Orochimaru?
That was just unnecessary.
Exactly. And now I'm up 1-0. You trying to let me hit?
Even if the village's fate depended on that happening, I wouldn't even think about considering it, you old, ugly, erectile, dysfunctional-looking geezer. Now it's 1-1.
And you got touched by Orochimaru, so now it's 2-1. You're fired from being the second exam proctor, so add one more to make it 3. I suggest you start playing some defense, because you can't beat me at my own game, you D-cup bowling ball-chested thought.
I don't think you know this, but before you came along, they used to call me Ruka Switch 'em Down. I was hitting licks, getting money, you name it. I was such a menace they had to keep my name off the record.
You sound like a white person trying to act black. Just stop, my nigga. It's embarrassing.
That coming from you makes the level of irony something I can't even fathom.
And get this. Apparently the third Hokage made some type of deal with the freak that attacked us.
There's no way you expect me to believe that.
She's telling the truth. That weirdo said that they wanted to see Hiruzen's face when he finds out they went back on their deal, right before he
Don't you dare say what happened to me!
Man, I'm kinda hungry right now, you heard?
Oh, what's wrong? Are you mad that your little plan to kill Naruto backfired?
What the hell?
Anko, relax.
Because it looks like your nutrag forgot what I said would happen if she leaked anything I said.
First of all, watch your mouth.
You couldn't hurt me, even if I was dead and about to go 6 feet under to lay next to your
my
bum
dad.
ass.
Oh, you look so cute when you're mad. You say the same thing over and over and expect people to fall for it every time. Just find a new joke, old man.
And maybe you should find
a new dad? Oh, come on. You really just let me tie the score that easily? That's no fun.
Even if we count what you just did as points, I would still be up 4-2.
No. Actually, the score from the other day should have been 3-1. Because if you get to repeat the same joke over and over and count it as a point, then I should get a point every time I predict what you're going to say. Now I think I understand why you're so obsessed with being the person that's always up on the score. It's because you're compensating for when you can't get up physically in the lower region, huh?
I don't care. Go ahead and take that weak little point.
When you say it like that, it makes me think of how weak and little your ego must have been. What I was saying before you cut me off was, it reminds me of how weak and little your ego must have been after realizing that no woman would ever want such a horrible and decrepit person like yourself. You're so desperate you probably dug up your dead wife's body and tried to do some heinous things to it because no one that's alive would ever consider letting you hit.
You're goddamn right I did that. I have no shame in saying it either. So because of that, only 2 out of 3 of your insults landed. So it's only 5-3.
But what's crazy is even though she's dead, I know she still probably felt unsatisfied.
You niggas think you have me cornered, huh?
And now I fully understand why your own son doesn't even talk to you anymore, let alone even mention your name.
I plan on making my last moments as Hokage miserable for everyone in this village. And since you're the only one I can trust right now, Guy, I'd like to do something for L Block before my run is up.
I actually have a major request that comes from an L Block youngin' named Rock Lee. All he asks is for you to let him go up against a Sand Village ninja named Gara. On behalf of all of L Block, we would be eternally grateful if you could make this happen.
Consider it done. I willingly let a person named Orochimaru participate in these exams. We made a deal that if I let him do whatever he wanted to Sasuke, then he would kill Naruto in exchange. But as you can see, I got scammed because Naruto's little ugly ass is still alive.
So you knew I was getting preyed on by that freak and you still let him come after me?
First of all, lower your tone, you little Uchiger. You were just collateral damage. And honestly, I don't care.
Let's see how much you care after I come up there and kill you myself.
You couldn't do nothing to your older brother when he was murdering every single person in your clan.
Don't talk to Sasuke like that, you old wrinkly foreskin face.
Don't even speak to me, you little gremlin. We can start the next exam. It will be one-on-one matches to determine who moves onto the finals. The first fight will be between that Uchiger Sasuke and that random light-skinned ninja. Hurry up and start the fight. All right, that's enough. The fight is over.
What? Now, hold up a second.
Congratulations, you little Uchiger, because you lost. And he probably would have won if I let the fight fully play out. But unfortunately for him, I saw this as an opportunity to get a free point against that mouth-breathing sensei of yours.
And I'll literally blow your back out, old man.
Now say one more thing, and I'll have you thrown out this goddamn village.
You old bitch. Touch me, and I'll blow your back.
I'm not even gonna let you finish that sentence, Sasuke. Nig, just stop! Please!
You can be mad, but I don't need you getting thrown out the village for attacking an active Hokage. He's not going to be in office for much longer anyways, so swallow your pride, and let's go.
Now that the Uchiglidite is gone, let's start the next fight. Shino and Zaku, you two will be fighting next. All right, start the match.
It doesn't even hurt that bad, relax.
Yeah, bullshit. It feels like you just stabbed me.
Yeah, with a toothpick.
No, actually, a kunai would be more accurate.
Yeah, you're so cool for that, Sasuke. Congrats.
What the fuck is your problem, Kakashi?
I'm showing you how easy it is to make you mad. That's why it's easy for people like Lee or the Third to get any type of reaction out of you.
Just tell me if you were able to seal the Hiki, Kakashi.
Excuse me? The what?
Naruto called the mark on my shoulder a Hiki earlier, which I thought was kind of funny. So I decided I'm gonna start calling it that from now on.
I don't ever want to hear you call it that again.
If you heard Naruto say it, you would probably just let it slide. So why do you have a problem with me saying it?
Maybe it's because I would be able to tell that he's just being himself due to all the borderline gay stuff he always says. But you, on the other hand, I can't tell whether you're opening up more and making light of the situation, or if it's this curse mark making all this weird-ass shit constantly come out of your mouth.
Yeah, well, you and me both.
What do you mean by that?
I don't even know who I'm trying to be at this point, because I'm not even a fraction of who I was before these exams started. I fell off. Too much shit is happening back to back. It's just L after L after L. And if this keeps happening, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. Be honest with me, Kakashi. Do you think I fell off?
Are you about to cry, Sasuke?
Just answer the question, Kakashi.
Listen, you just had some pretty unfortunate things happen to you that you couldn't control. I don't see that as taking an L or falling off. If anything, you're just a victim. No offense.
Actually, one of the L's was preventable.
Sasuke, everything that happened to you recently was preventable in my opinion.
That's not what I meant.
Sasuke, no matter which way you meant it, the only person to truly blame for all of this is Hiruzen.
Don't give the old man too much credit. I've been just as bad.
I didn't expect you to get here so soon.
And I didn't expect to hear that you wanted to meet. Yet here we are, Kakashi. It's good to see you and my little Uchiha prince. Just being this close to you guys makes me feel
Tell me what you did to Sasuke.
I marked my territory on him just like all my other victims. That should be obvious to see.
Yeah, no shit. This curse mark seems different than what you usually do, though, because on top of making him more violent, it's making him say weird stuff that he'd normally never say. So tell me what you did to him.
You heard what he called it. I just gave him a little hickey.
Answer the question.
You're so demanding, Kakashi. I love it. But fine. I want Sasuke to know exactly what I did for him, so telling you will only make things easier for me. I gave our sweet little boy Sasuke a curse mark that was made specifically for him. I call it the Edge Mark.
What the hell is an edge mark?
It's simple, really. It's just like the normal curse mark. But instead of only giving him power, the Edge Mark will also protect his edge streak.
What do you mean by that?
Basically, as long as he has that mark on his shoulder, his streak cannot be ruined, no matter what happens to him.
But what's the point of doing that? What do you even gain from it?
That boy's edge streak plays a very important role into what I have planned. So just like I told him in the forest, it's a gift.
And what exactly do you have planned?
I think I answered enough of your questions. So this is where our little meeting will end. I hope you don't plan on trying to kill me now that I gave you some interesting information. Because we both know you can't defeat me.
Yeah, that wasn't really my intention. Not yet, at least. I actually wanted to meet with you so I can ask you for a favor.
That sounds interesting, Kakashi. Depending on what it is, I might just do it.
I want you to kill the third Hokage.